So usually my Friday wisdoms are exposing you guys to something without telling you, hey, you have to do it. And do you know how much I am set on goals, how much I'm constantly bringing to your attention that everybody should have some goals in their life, and especially health. And many people ask people ask each other, what should I invest in? What kind of stock, what kind of Bitcoin, what should I invest in? If you ask this question, if you ask me this question, I'll answer you should invest in yourself, because you are your most important investment. So if you think about where to invest, start from you. Hey, how can I invest in myself? And if anything, how can I invest in my health? Because you have only one, right? I'll repeat my favorite saying. Healthy man has many goals, sick man has only one. So once you become sick, you can try to tell me all you want. All you think about is, I need to get healthy, because when I'm sick, I can't continue to do what I do. Isn't that correct? I think it's correct. So this Wednesday, I found this very great book, if anyone's interested. It's letters from Rockefeller to his son. Everyone know who Rockefeller is? Everyone's familiar? So this dude was very, very poor. He was very, very poor, and became, I think if you calculate even on today's money, he's like the richest man that ever lived. And part of it because he was very smart. So as far as goals, it's a quick read. I'll read you what he said about goals. He's sending this letter to his son John. He said, John, for our good luck to continue, we must carefully plan our luck. And planning luck requires a good plan. A good plan must be a good design, and a good design must be able to play a role. You need to know that when designing a good design, you must first consider two basic prerequisites. The first condition is to know your goals, such as what you want to do, or even what kind of person you want to become. The second condition is knowing what resources you have, such as status, money, interpersonal relationship, and even abilities, right? So in order to have any kind of plan, you need to have goals. And to have goals, you need to know, hey, what I want to do and what do I want to become. So here is very easy. What you want to do is you want to be healthy. Who you want to become a healthy man. That's very simple. So without further ado, that's my, if you want to have any health goals next year, my kind of push to you, my suggestion to you, that you set your goal to be able to do a 3-day fast, meaning you have to go without food for 3 days. And today, I'll concentrate more on why, because there's another very important saying that I know. If why is powerful, then how is easy. So once in our heads we know that why am I doing this is very, very important, is very, very powerful, then usually the how, then doing it becomes easier. Not saying it's very easy, but it becomes very easy. So this is my, and of course, I like to start many presentations talking about myself, giving you a story. And this is a quick story about my road, that how I started and how I got to kind of where I am today. And remember, I told you I will be putting you guys images, so they'll stuck in your head. So this is the image that I want you to be stuck in your head.
How old are you in the left?
Huh?
Like how many years ago to the left, or how old are you?
Exactly. So I'm younger here.
Okay.
Guess what? So that's me in, I don't know, 2015, 2014.
That's not that long ago.
And that's me in 2019. And that's me today. Don't I look older here? I know. That's okay. It's all right, Sabina. I don't accept compliments today. It's okay. I know for a fact I look older here. I know for a fact, okay? It's the light. Because it's a true story. Remember Gabby worked here. She was prepping the photos for our video at the end of the year. And then she asked, I forgot who she asked, who is the man in all of the photos giving the awards? Remember? And the man was me. So she didn't recognize me back in 2014 and back in 2015. So this is how I looked. And main reason is that because I don't know, I ate nonstop, I ate whatever I want, I ate whenever I want, and basically, and I thought I'm the sexiest man alive, by the way. I seriously thought of that, like, yeah. Because guess what? LeBron James was 252 pounds, and I want to be like LeBron James. So I want to weigh 252 pounds. But guess what? LeBron James had 252 muscles, and not all here was muscle, as you can see, okay? So that was crazy shit was going on in my head back then, all right? So what changed? What did I change? Exactly. I discovered, intermittent fasting, and started to implement this, and slowly but surely I got to 1-day fast, and then I got to 2-day fast, and then I got to 3-day fast. So as I told you guys before, you need to set a high goal, an ambitious goal, okay? Something that is hard to reach. So maybe next year you will not get to 3 days. It's okay, but you will get to maybe 1 day, or you might get to 2 days. Maybe you do 16-8, maybe you do 18-6, whatever. But if you have some target that you're going for, you will hit something. If you have no target, right? It's a Wayne Gretzky, right? You miss all the shots you don't take, whatever the saying Wayne Gretzky had. So similar here, set the target high, and you will reach something, all right? I know what's my next slide. So there's the benefits. Also, it's hard, but it's not that hard. Some people, like Ree in the room, for example, Ree did a 3-day fast right away, first try. Well, I don't recommend that. Do you know why? No, because you can get pregnant. You can wake up next morning, you're like, damn, I'm pregnant. So don't do 3-day fast right away, all right? She's the living proof. Don't do it. Very dangerous. For men as well. You never know what might happen to you, okay? The second reason why is that because if you go in right away, it is more a psychological challenge than physical challenge. So once you finish that, I promise you will overeat. You will just go and you will eat everything you have, because it's such a stress that your body never experienced before, right? It's psychological, and of course it's physical stress, but it's more psychological. So you just overeat, and you might face even worse results than when you started. So my suggestion, just take it easy, and just take your time, okay? There's a lot of benefits. So I will put that in Slack. I will not read this. There's a lot of benefits here. I will concentrate only on 3 benefits today, because in my opinion, they are the most important ones. And guess what? Losing weight is not one of them. It will happen. It's a given, so I'm not going to concentrate on that. I will concentrate on something else. So 3 things is autophagy, inflammation, your HRV, and resting heart rate. So autophagy, actually recently I've read that a Japanese scientist received a Nobel Prize for discovering this, let's say, phenomena. So this phenomena is that our body has a mechanism of cleaning itself out by removing bad cells and regenerating new cells. So if you ask yourself a question, so think about it as cleaning mechanism. If you honestly ask your question, what did you do recently to clean your body? Just ask yourself, what did you do to clean yourself? Showering. Great. I'm glad you're doing that. That's very important. You understand? I mean, this is more like a rhetorical question, but it is a real question, right? If you think about it this way, all we do is we put in. We put in. Not necessarily great stuff goes in. Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry. Some stuff comes out for sure. But how much, it's all debatable, right? So the body has mechanism that lets you clean yourself 100%. you just don't have to eat for a very long time, okay? Not very long time, but 3 days. Inflammation is very, very important. I'll have a separate presentation on this. We had a presentation about HRV and resting heart rate. So I'm going to show you slides how 3-day fast, almost 3-day fast, improved my HRV, improved my sleep, and improved my resting heart rate. So these two you can measure. That's another point. Inflammation, you can measure. I'll show you how. HRV, you guys hear about HRV and resting heart rate from me almost every day. This is also very, very measurable. So you will see that shit, this is working. You will get the best sleep, I guarantee you. When third night, when you didn't eat for 2 days, the third night will be the best sleep you ever had, period. You will see the deepest sleep, you will see the most REM, you will see the best sleep you ever had. So if you want to sleep the best, don't eat for 3 days, basically. And another reason, why to do it? It's free, guys. It's free. I always, when I present to you, I have a supplement that you must take. I have a gadget that you should buy. I have a technique that maybe you should pay for. This shit is free. Do you understand that? It doesn't cost you anything. On the top of that, so what's the average lunch these days? How much you guys pay? 60. Holy shit, man. Oh, I want to know what you're eating. Average, okay, that's like above average. Let's go like simple people lunch, maybe some salads. And how much is average lunch? 20 bucks? Let's say $20, right? Give or take. 3 times a day, if you eat $60, right? It's 60 bucks. So 3 days, you really saved $180. So if you think, oh, I don't have money to buy supplements, that's your money to buy $180 worth of supplements, okay? It's the best. So if we talk about same thing, I'm going to upload this so you could see this is the autophagy. This is what happens inside of our body progressively during the 3 days. The most important factor here is at the very end is somewhere here. Only at the very end, this process gets to our brain. I think I mentioned to you guys before. So that's why 3 days is most important. So if you want to rejuvenate your brain and get the new cells in your head, this is what it takes, unfortunately. And it's true, I said it, that it took me the best mental clarity, and that's another thing. If you want to kind of see many things in your life that you haven't seen, it's not visions. It's just clear. Like if you have a problem, you will have a clear understanding of this problem, and you will have a clear solution for this problem on the 3rd day. I'm not kidding you guys. I was meditating, and I saw the bee. And it kind of just hit me. Yeah, this is what our mascot is going to be. This is what we're going to be presented by. Before, we worked with 2 companies that couldn't get it right. We paid 2 companies to do our rebrand for us. They couldn't come up with the proper mascot. Just they couldn't. So same thing. I will drop this in Slack. You guys can take your time and read because it's a lot. It doesn't make any sense for me to read. So we're getting to inflammation. Inflammation. Remember my presentation about don't die? Here's the ideal marker, ideal measurement of this CRP, reactive protein it's called. So for those who did functional health, right? We already have a few people that did functional health. Anton, how's your CRP? Less than 1. Perfect. And you look like less than 1, so that's good. So less than 1. Remember, that was mine. Mine was 0.2. So it is a very important biomarker. It shows how much systemic inflammation in your body. And by the way, the function health, this is how they calculate your biological age. So your biological age, and then one of the factors is CRP. So they're putting very high importance on that. So if you're inflamed, it means you're not going to live long, okay? you're increasing speed of your aging. So you're aging faster because of this parameter, okay? So fasting helps you with lower this significantly. So now we're getting into my favorite, HRV. So that is the Sunday. Last week I did 36-hour fast. So Sunday, the night before, I went in to sleep with this HRV of 46. Then let's see what happens next day. Next day, next night, boom, already higher, 51. And then let's see what happens third night, 60. To me, that's a big increase. So you go from whatever I was, 46 to 60. So here's your, I mean, as much as proof. What?
140.
Huh?
I have 141.
I think your ring is glitchy, but that's a separate conversation. Then you should really work a couple overtimes. I think we're underworking you, Christina. No one should have 140 in this company. 40, 30, yeah, but not 140. We'll work on that. We'll take it. We'll take it from you. Okay. And then my resting heart rate, same thing. It dropped. To me, it dropped a lot. So I went to all the way to 38 on the third day. Resting. Remember, I said it. Resting heart rate is very important. You can't sleep well. You can't go into deep sleep if your heart is pounding, right? It's just biology. You just can't. And then look what happened. This was new to me. Garmin just introduced this. So I woke up. That is that second night. I woke up and he said, "Hey, something going on." So Garmin picked up. He's like, "What's going on? Your HRV is too high based on your average. My breathing dropped below what my normal is. So why would you breathe less in your sleep?" Well, because your body is colder, right? It doesn't have to huff and puff. It doesn't have to get rid of the extra heat, right, by digesting your food, correct? And if my heart rate is lower, means I don't have to, same thing. I don't have to breathe as much. As higher your heart rate, the higher your, the more breaths you take, right? Isn't that so? Correct? So even Garmin, that's why these devices are so great. They're becoming very accurate. They can pick up any changes. So if you need any more proof, is it working? Hell yeah, it's working. And that's not even 3 days. This is like day and a half. This is like 36 hours, just 2 nights. This is what happened. Okay, hold on. Before I show this. So my last presentation about habits, I said another factor that you could do is socialize, is to make this thing social. So if any of you guys want to do the challenge, like I'll join you. I'll go straight with you. And that's the beauty. When you make this a habit, it's pretty much, it's a mental switch. I just say, okay, today I don't eat. That's it. It's a mental switch. All right, I'm not eating. As of today, I'm not eating. It's okay. All right, very tempting. Girls are cooking something. It smells good. I was like, okay, yeah, cool. I'm just not eating. So if anyone, so as you see today, I didn't concentrate a lot on how to do it. I wanted to give you guys like why to do it, why this is so important for you. But if any of you at any point of time want to do a day, want to do 2 days, ask me any questions. If, like I said, I can go in this with you guys and kind of have a support. Yeah.
What if your stomach growls?
It will. It will, 100%. It will, because you have a rhythm of when you eat, right? So quick little tips. When that hunger comes, just drink coffee, just drink tea. It's simple. Coffee is a mild appetite suppressant, so it will suppress your appetite. It's a wave. The wave will come and go. So you will not go hungry for 3 days. Oh, you know, when you take your lunch, hunger will come, you drink coffee, drink tea, maybe go on a walk, boom, it's gone. Dinner comes, same thing. I would not recommend drinking coffee at 6 or 7 p.m., of course, but drink some tea, you know, I don't know, walk around, keep yourself, be distracted. And remember, first time, be mindful, be gentle to yourself, do it maybe on a Friday to Sunday, on the weekend, just so you're busy, so you're not constantly around the food. Maybe, you know, you plan something that you're doing some, whatever you decide to plan, some light activities. So be mindful of that. But it's not, I mean, it's not easy, but it's not that hard. So with that being said, guys, that's my goal from me to you. So if you thinking, oh, what my goal should be, I don't know what my goal should be. In my opinion, that should be your goal. You can read all those slides. You can read even more reasons why. You can find, there's many more reasons. The weight, the insulin, the growth hormone for men increases a lot. There's just, you know, plenty of benefits. Right? As I told you guys many times, our body was not designed to live in the world that we live today. It's just not designed. It's not designed for that. It was designed, you know, 1,000 years ago when the life was completely different. And, you know, whatever we're putting ourselves today is not all that great. Okay, even if you try to eat the best you can, it's not all that great. So if anything, you need to clean yourself. You need to recycle all this shit that goes in, and that's the process that universe created. And, you know, people won Nobel Prize for learning this autophagy process. So I think it's pretty significant. Just no one talks about it because you can make any money from that. You can't sell anything. Oh, do fasting. Okay, what do I sell to you? How can I sell you something so you do more fasting? There's nothing to sell. So there's no gadget for fasting. You could say there's no supplements for fasting. That's it. So why talk about it when they can talk about supplements or gadgets that, you know, kind of help you? Yeah, they do, but this is just much more powerful, right? And by the way, the record, do you know what the record is for fasting? 382 days. Yeah, that's official record. So we can survive. We can survive. But I don't think we as active people, you know, more days, the benefit is not all that great going over 3 days, but just first 2 days the hardest. Third day you will almost have no hunger. Third day, I guarantee you will forget you're even doing that. Just in my opinion, it's still stress, and like if you're exercising, if you're going to gym, you know, you're like you need a break from that too. Questions?
After the 382 like days thing, like was he really fat or something? Like
Yeah. Yes. And of course, it's under medical supervision. Like they were monitoring him, or I forgot I think it was him. They were monitoring, making sure, you know, then you go into electrolyte depletion. You know, you need to look for minerals, a certain amount of fluids. So yeah, that is under medical supervision. But you know, 3 days you don't need that. Just you will naturally drink plenty of water. If you ask me, over 3 days I lose 6 pounds. It's just like right on the dot, 6 pounds. And they drink twice as much water. So that's another phenomenon. People think, oh, what's going on? Well, because the cells absorb the water, and all the inflammation goes out, right? So just the tissues, you know, shrink. The inflammation just leaves the body. So that's and you know, a little bit of fat. Yeah.
I used to intermittent fast. I'd say that's like the sharpest online has ever felt. Was intermittent fasting.
Actually, 2 things. So how long did it take you to reach 3 days of fasting regularly?
It took at least a year. It took me a year to get, yeah. I started 16.8, 18.6, some 24, some 24, and it was scary. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was like,
I did do it like 2-3 years ago, like the 1 day fat. I remember just like 1 day where I was like, I can't keep doing this.
yeah, you need, like I said, you need to, it's an exercise. So you need to think about your environment, where you are, why are you doing this, how you're doing this. It's like almost, it has to be, for me, first time was, I had to be very chill. I had to be in a certain environment that I'm not, like now I could do it while I work. So that's why I'm like happy with myself. And I said, I don't recommend just because people overeat. I don't recommend it's like a kamikaze freaking, style fasting.
Second thing, so with the coffee, I assume you drink just black coffee?
Just black, yeah, yes. Yeah, you just have to watch, no calories, obviously, no sugars, nothing. Huh?
No sugar or fats.
No, yeah, no sugar, no fats, no protein. So black tea, green tea, coffee, water. Just double your water intake. You will feel naturally that you want to drink. So instead of coffee, when you get the hunger wave, just drink water. Glass of water, and yeah, it'll ease up. Huh?
Fill your stomach with water.
Yes. Andrew? Didn't you want to ask something?
Yeah, and
No whipping cream, of course. Was that a serious question?
No.
Okay. All right, I think it's a good note to end. Hey, yeah? All right, guys, happy fasting. See you next one.